What's up, guys? Rip Disc here. I have some M1 Abrams gameplay for you on Seine Crossing. I think I go around like 18-1. I do cut out the end parts of the game. Well, there's like a little bit left once my tank gets killed, and I cut that bit out because I only get like 4 kills and 2 deaths, and it's just pretty boring me just camping the C flag, making sure they don't come by. So I cut that part out, and I cut the beginning out where I'm waiting for an hour. It's a quick thing. Isn't it funny how it tells you the match is going to start like 15 seconds, like in the beginning when you're checking all your stats and your unlocks? Then when it puts you in the game, you got to wait for another 30 seconds. And then you're at the spawn, and then it takes you like another 30 seconds to get to the first flag. So, in reality, it takes about 2 minutes after it first tells you about to be in the game. Which is just a little insight for you. I'm sorry about this. I think I have a cold. Well, I think I have one. I have snot out of my nose, so it's indicating that I have a cold. So if I sound like a raspy douche, sorry about that. But I wanted to get this gameplay out because I think it did very well in the M1, and this is how I would recommend to use the M1 on Seine Crossing. There's only 2 flags you can capture: the A and B flag. Not the back street one. You have to pass by Monument Square to get to B, and you can do that with the tank. And then once you get to Monument Square, you can either go to the left side. No, you can't go to the left side. You have to go around actually to get B, and then back out, and then go all the way to A and keep on capping that back and forth. And along the way, you're gonna keep getting kills. So that's how I'd recommend. That's basically what this gameplay is. So yeah, you want to start off by going for B. Especially if you're on the American side, maybe you want to twist around like I did. I did that just to pick up a couple quick kills. I would suggest waiting for a turret guy, but sooner or later someone will hop in or your teammate will spawn in you, which is always a good deal. On my tank, I use reactive armor and guided missile. I probably should have took off guided missile on this one, just because I'm playing on Seine Crossing and there's nothing really for me to guide except another tank. But I do get in some cool tank battles. You always want to catch the tank off guard when you come up behind him. Just 2 in the butt and he's dead. That's why you want to take the circle route to B to A, because like sooner or later you're gonna catch them on their backside because they're not gonna know what hits them, and they're gonna be dead, and you're gonna be rolling around in your tank still. I think I do get a good clip coming up here, like around like 6 minutes in, where I get like a quad. It's pretty funny. They just keep coming down. And every chance you get, go over here and stop and C and shoot a couple rounds in. See if you can pick up a kill, help your teammates out at C, even though you can't really cap that flag. I wish you actually could cap that flag with a tank, get through there somehow, but you know, Battlefield 3, that kind of limits that because Battlefield 3 is a little too balanced for something like that to happen. Sorry about that. I think my mic just turned a little bit. But yeah, and just like the C flag where you shoot in there, every time you come up to A, maybe you want to shoot around in the stairs. Sorry, I forgot right there at that point. But you know, every time you come around to A and C, you want to pop it around in that area. Oh, there you go, shoot right there. Yeah, so you basically just want to go around capping A and D, A and B, excuse me. This map is kind of special because C is kind of the main flag you want to have. It's that's where all the action happens. And don't forget, real quick, don't ever forget that you can always run away from an engineer. You don't have to fight everybody you see in the tank. Just because you're in a fucking tank doesn't mean you have to, you know, man up the entire time. And then I catch another T90 in his ass, which is pretty funny. For some reason my guided missile wouldn't work for a second, so I just had to keep shooting in the ass. But yeah, like I was saying before, just go around to A and C and pop in shots in those little areas. Excuse me. Like I'm doing right here, popping a couple rounds at the cargo box, because there's always somebody at the cargo box. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, C is the main flag, so you wanna always make sure you get a shot in like that. And like I was shooting his M249 at my tank, which is very smart. You can tell he was taking an educated guess on that one. But here I'm coming to say the day at B. B is a little less populated than C. C is kind of like the central area, like the New York City of the map, and you want to control that. B is just like a side, just to get, like, just basically a ticket flag. That's basically all it is. It's not really a kill flag to get kills. But the tank can also cap this, which is a very good thing if you're into the tanks like I am. It kind of sucks when you get a noob in your tank and he has no idea what he's doing. So if you're running with a squad, I think I had one squad member in here. I'm not too sure. I think he was on my team, but he wasn't on my squad. But yeah, you always want to take the tank as much as you can, especially when you're not running with a full squad, because you never know what kind of person can jump in the tank and just sit around in the water, like flip off into the water and be like, "Herder, I'm having fun." But meanwhile, your team is not having fun because you're being quadruple capped. So, like I mentioned before, you want to cap B, then come back around all the way to A and keep protecting it. And you want to keep doing it in circles that entire time. I think some blueberry, some smurfette jumped in my turret. And that's always alright, but you preferably want a squad member in there so you get a squad passenger assist instead of just regular passenger assist. I think that quad's coming up here soon, but yeah, like I said before, you want to always pop a shot in the sea, see what's going on. So people like to hang out in that red cargo box by the door, or the tunnel, I mean, and you can guarantee to get a kill if somebody's right there if you're in the tank. You always want to watch out for mines as well, because there's always one kid laying mines out. I think in the beginning of the game someone was laying mines and my teammate blew it up, and that's the only real problem I had with mines this entire game. And for some reason I hit 16 switches in my Black 6 foe, aka my Abrams, and I go flipping out. Here I'm coming around. By the time I went all the way around the map, they had already capped it back. And when I come up here, I get a kill, and I cap the flag back, which is really, this type is really good for points as well, just as good as it is for playing the objective, which a lot of COD players have a lot of hard time to do, play the objective. Sometimes they're really good at getting kills, but in the capture the flag kind of aspect, they can't really do that. So yeah, also if you're a COD player, don't be hesitant to get into a tank, especially if your team's winning by a lot. Just get into it and get some practice in it, but don't be a derphead. Don't take anything, don't do anything you wouldn't do in your own game. Like you wouldn't get in the Reaper and just shoot at your own teammates the entire time. So don't shoot at your own teammates in your Abrams and Battlefield. I think that clip comes up here. You can also give heavy support over at D, over at Monument, but you can't cap the flag, obviously. I think I have another tank coming up here, and this is how I handle it. I'll go ahead and let you guys watch this real fast to get my voice a rest. My poor voice. Basically come up here, pop him in the ass, he hops out. And when it's like that, when he's just disabled and there's no one in it, just leave it alone. There's no choice. You shouldn't really just get out there to get that tank kill if it means your tank's alive. So I think this is where I get the good clip with the tank right here. Yep, there it is. They just keep coming down like bowling pins. Boom. I think that was like 4, right? Yeah, and I get my armored medal here. Then you got about a minute left in this tank's lifespan. This is what you want to do in the tank, guys, when you're Seine crossing. Most importantly, this is what you want to do with the tank overall. You want to stay alive as much as possible with it. You don't want to treat a tank like it's nothing. You just want to keep your tank alive as much as possible. You don't want to go ramming into their spawn and just, hurt dirt and spawn killing them, man. Because your tank will be dead in 2 minutes or less. I've ever seen a movie when I'm making it 2 minutes instead of 30 minutes or less. Yeah, you understand. So like I mentioned before, I cut out the part where I died. Well, I put the part where I died because I don't want to be a little bitch. But I cut out the rest of it because I went like 3 and 2. It was camping at sea, make sure they didn't get it. So yeah, once you see my tank exploded, you can probably go ahead and just like the video, give me a thumbs up. Actually, give the video whatever you think it deserves. I'm not going to tell you whether to give a thumbs up or not. Add it to your favorites if it's your favorite. And subscribe for more Battlefield 3 videos. And check you guys later.